Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf the Arcane Trickster, where I am here with Jeeves. Yes, our old friend from Korthos Island here. He is our rogue trainer for this area, and it's time for me to advance to level 3. So I guess we'll just have our uh, usual things for going up to level 3. Now, did I decide to change something while I was going? Yes, right. I decided to take on some moves silently, despite my decision earlier not to do so. I just have to keep that in mind every time in there that I'd be skipping by listen and starting to add stuff to move silently. So let's continue on with that. And now it's time for us. Here are granted feats: Mage Hand Bluff, Mage Hand Disable Traps, and I could use Mage Hand to disable traps. Magical training, so I finally get some magical training in here, so that's granted, but it looks like we also get, if I just show only available feats, so I don't have to see everything that comes in through here. So which item should I take as my next feat? I think I'll take Nimble Fingers to get a +2 to disable device and open locks. There we go. And I get my first spell. Ooh. Detect secret doors. That sounds like a rather strange one for a rogue. Featherfall. Well, I managed to pick up a feather falling ring, I think, in my last quest or something like that, so I don't need that all that much. Magic Missile, Merfolk's Blessing. Actually, Merfolk's Blessing gives ally cast plus 10% bonus to swim checks. That never hurts. Yeah, always a challenge trying to decide exactly what we want. How about Merfolk's Blessing to get that swim bonus? Alright, I'll take that for now. We'll see how bad of a decision that is. There we go, and looks like I have a couple of action points I can spend. Probably left over from last time that I never actually used. Alright, here we go. Steal a spell. Now, what does it steal a spell do? Okay, so I can get stolen spell conjure bolts, stolen spell cure light wounds, stolen spell find dust, scatter find non-textured dust. Okay, stolen spell here, shillelagh. So it looks like these are all coming from different classes in here on where these spells are coming from. Hell, Sonic Blast. Let's try Sonic Blast. That sounds like a bard spell that I am taking over in here. So apparently when each time you get a stolen spell, it's a spell from a different class that you're getting. Okay, so it gets replaced with a Sonic Blast in there. So that means I have 2 spells then, plus all this mage hand stuff that I need to worry about. Slap. Slap an enemy across the face, dealing 1d6 force damage with an additional 1d6 force damage per sneak attack die, scaling force damage in here. This ability acts like an extra action, but shares a 1-second cooldown with other offensive mage hand abilities. Okay. And +2 to resist to magic resistance rating from magic resistance rating cap. Imbue toggle. Arm. Okay. Added imbue, whatever that's talking about, and then catcher gloves. Your mage hand now has the deflector projectiles, granting you an effect to deflect arrows' feet. You also gain +2 bonus to dodge chances. Okay, well, what if okay, I'll take the slap just because it's one of the natural ones here. Alright, so that's it. So we'll accept that. I'll fill in my bar and find a dungeon to do. I decided that the best series to run for my Arcane Trickster would be the Catacombs, And I ran the first quest already. It was trivial for this particular character. So let's see if the second quest is a little bit more challenging and could help to test some of my new skills in here. And here's the Archbishop here. Hello there, sir. We do not grant audiences lightly, child. Every moment is precious. We trust that the reason that you are here is urgent. Yes, the sanctuary has been invaded by undead. All the inmates are dead. Gone below? My daughter's gone below? Undead? How can this happen? You must search for survivors, for a witness to be concurred. Return to the sanctuary and search for Minion's Ward, where the most irredeemable mates are kept. If anyone survived, you will find them there. The ward is locked, but the warden kept a spare key in a secret room in the sanctuary's north wing. Okay, very well. I'll find someone who can tell us what happened. Okay, well then. Let's then head to the sanctuary. I have arrived at the sanctuary. For me, of course, it's a return here.
The moans of the undead rumble throughout the sanctuary. Their numbers must be growing.
I guess that's an indication that it is likely to be... Oh, spiders! Corrupted spiderlings! That's why I spent half the time in the first one trying to say, oh, what were they called now? Corrupted what? Okay, corrupt spiderlings. Well, so far it doesn't seem
Something strange ahead. The bloodstains on the floor seem to go through the wall on the right. You have found a secret room. This must be where the warden kept his keys. His body lies on the floor, twisted in death.
Well, this is something for a rogue then, okay. Now, if I remember when I'm not playing a rogue, I just try to stand away from it and avoid getting stabbed that way. Let's see what happens if I stand here and use the mage hand. A hand comes out and opens it. Alright. Okay, now, does that mean that I can I use a hand to... No, because it's not a trap. But since the trap is disabled, I guess I can just walk up to it and open this up. Sanctuary Master Key. Okay. Now, do I just come through here? Let's see. I need to search for survivors in the Minion's Ward. Inside of Minon's Ward. Alright. And slay 8 zombies. And I think the zombies are in this ward, so probably bet. Ugh. That's not a zombie! What am I using? The silver rapier. Okay. Alright, the Sonic Blast does work on them. Alright, that's good to know. Oh, we have these shadows all over the place. Now, did I have... Oh, I don't think I ever made an... Because when I was in the Borderlands, I never made an ethereal weapon. Oh well. I suppose not. I think maybe I didn't find the right materials for that. Oh well. Always a possibility. Not having a ghost touch weapon is going to be a bit of a problem here. Well, I suppose I did ask for a little bit more of a challenge for this particular one. Which is why you're seeing me return to the sanctuary instead of the original sanctuary quest. What if I try slapping it with the spell? What does that do? if I could remember to do that. Alright, well that's the shrine, just in case anything was giving me trouble, but so far no real trouble. Oh, well, you're not going to keep a rogue out, right? Oh, ha! Okay, you go there, and you... Oh, it's not locked. I'm so used to things being double locked because sometimes they are locked behind the door and then the chest itself is locked. Just in case the person who managed to unlock the door didn't know how to pick locks otherwise. So I suppose that if someone stole a master key and the chest did not use the master key, since perhaps the master key only worked on the doors in the area, I guess that could give a reason why you might want to lock the chest. And anyway, just trying to be thorough on the north wing, because I think the first thing I did was to find the key, but we need to be thorough. Nothing here. I guess that's the chest I looted in the previous dungeon. I guess they decided, let's just assume that it's been looted and it's gone. Since almost assuredly the player has done it, and if the player didn't do it, then maybe someone snuck in and looted it themselves. Alright, so now we need to go... I still have 6 zombies left and 6 shadows left. Oh. Oh. That's not a zombie nor a shadow.
The undead have battered these doors relentless. A flicker of blue light draws your eyes down into the courtyard below. Something is looking back.
Ooh. Whatever that is. This does not look like a sanctuary. Or they obviously are using the term...
Minon's ward lies this way. The reek of the undead is almost palpable.
They must be using the word sanctuary in a different means. Like it was like a euphemism for an asylum almost, or prison or something of the sort. Oh. Okay. How a slat? The thing about going with a cleric is going to be very effective against those things. I have no idea whether or not I actually did any damage with that slap on that shadow, or if the cleric killed it. Well, I'm not going to run without a cleric. Besides, if things did go sideways with what I was attacking, the cleric killing it would be very, very useful. Okay, and there. Oh, right, there you go. So don't complain when your hirelings are, I guess, a little too efficient. There we go. Just treasure? You're kidding me. No traps? Okay, fine. I'll take it. Never complain about treasure. I mean, if it's not any good, I could always sell it. Whoa! Whoops-a-daisy. And you, and you, and you. Efficiently dealing with shadows. Well, the zombies are tough. Tougher than the zombies in the first round, because I think they only took 2 shots or something like that to go down in the previous dungeon. So yeah, tougher zombies. Oops, a daisy. Uh, there's a shadow there. The little hand slapping him down. All right. Yeah, we go down
A
along there.
faint voice echoes down the hall, chanting a prayer. Silver flame, light the way through war and darkness and despair. Oh, silver flame, we shall not stray. Spirit of Thrain, hear my prayer. No foe can dim your argent glow. No child can live beyond your light. With sword in hand, your soldiers stand. Oh, silver flame, burn ever bright.
Okay. Well,
Silver flame, light the way through war and darkness and despair. Oh, silver flame, we shall not stray. Spirit of Thrain, hear my prayer. No foe can dim your argent glow. No child can live beyond your light. With sword in hand, your soldiers stand. Oh, silver flame, burn ever bright.
the clothes and rags, the man cowers in the dark. Please! She promised! Promised she wouldn't hurt Fitzwood! Who is she? Why, the mistress, of course! Fitzwood's Marguerite! Oh, what happened here, Fitzwood? Mistress and they were coming. Said the whispers told her so. Spiders. Their bite kills. But what dies to them does not stay dead. So many years shut in this place. The Mordants did cruel things to us. But she showed them. She did. You're saying Marguerite showed these spiders and the undead that resulted? Aye, Mistress commanded those creatures, like a general she was. Fitzwood's eyes grow soft. She found her power, the one she was going on about. Duality, she called it. Come on, I need to get you out of here. No! Fritz can't! Fritz cursed! My father cursed me! Can't go until they cure me! Can't go! No! No! You can't make me! Oh! Yeah, that's a curse, all right. Slapping a werewolf? Okay. Okay, well, he's finally something a little challenging. All right. Prudent goggles of spot 4. Hey, that's temp. Okay. That's his. Okay, prudent goggles of spot 4. Wisdom 2 and spot plus 4. So that should give you a total of spot plus 5. Well, I might have something else giving me a spot bonus, so they'll override that. But still, a plus. And what do we got here? Templar's leather. Lesser undead guard. This item burns those undead that attack the wearer, causing 1 to 8 damage on a successful melee attack. Well, I guess 1d8 would have actually been just as appropriate to say. Now, then this was sacred. Not too sure which of those is better. I guess we could decide that after I get out of here. Anything else in here that was useful? I'll just have to go over that. I can go over that later. Now, what do you got in here? Oh, not too sure if I ever do anything with that, but oh, failed usage. Your intelligence is too low. Do you think you know anything about this? What kind of intelligence is it requiring? Your intelligence is too low. and hirelings don't do these things to me? Because I know I used to just put my hirelings onto these things and it usually worked. Maybe her intelligence is also too low. They could be that they've lowered the general stats on the hirelings. Maybe. I don't know. But I still need to kill 3 zombies and 1 shadow. Does that mean I need to go to the next wing? What's left? Return to the sanctuary exit. Oh, okay. Oh, that's because I've talked to Fritz. Yes. Okay. So let's get on to
The
the exit.
exit gate slams closed as you approach. Yet, from the south, you hear another portcullis clatter open.
Oh, how nice. Now, what about this way?
The south wing. This way you hear the rattle of iron and low metallic growling.
Metallic dogs. Wonderful. Here we could use an artificer rather than a rogue. Oops. Yeah, artificer. And you're down. It's these things that are the reason why I take balance as one of my skills. They just love spitting oil at you and then trying to drag you down and all sorts of things like that. And I need to keep my balance if possible. Alright, let's try down this way first. Open sesame. Oh, I heard a dog. Is the dog this way? Where is the dog? In another wing that is on the... Oh! Here you are! Don't ask me where that one came from. I haven't the slightest idea. Hey, open up. We need the treasure. Mighty one braces of intimidate. Now, do I have any bracers? Do I have any room? Alright, I should sell this off after the episode. Alright, strength +1, intimidate +3. I think I keep the resistance bonus that I've got currently. I'm not exactly leaning into resistance in this case. There we go. Howdy. Well, took me a while. But I did eventually fall down on that one. Sorry about that. Let's see. Ring of acid resistance. And some arrows. Owl's wisdom. 45% to activate. Well, maybe keep it. Now the question is, how does that compare to what the helmet is doing? Okay, good. Inside of here. Nothing. Ah, I see. A lever to pull. Maybe that'll help me to find the exit. Well, I'm finding lots of treasure chests, but I'm still not finding the zombies and the shadows I need. I guess I do have to go down the... What was it? The west wing? Because I didn't not go down that one. I sort of skipped that in order to come down here.
This lever may open the way out.
Yeah, it also may release some extra hounds. I noticed that we have all those doors that are, that are likely going to be open when I pull the lever, sending out nasty things towards me. That's just a shrine room. Alright. Let's pull the lever and be ready to fight whatever comes out of those doors.
The exit gate grinds open in the
Iron
distance,
defenders, of course.
but several doors closer nearby open as well. You hear clattering and growling from within.
Hey, it kept my feet! It was a little slippery there, but I didn't slip on my face. That's always good. So find the lever. Okay, so I reopened the sanctuary exit. I now need to return to the sanctuary exit, but I also want to kill those zombies. Now, there should be at least 3 zombies and
You hear a voice call out in the distance, echoing through the now empty halls.
Hello? It's Bishop Greylight. I pray someone here still lives, and I await you at the entrance.
The stench of the walking dead hangs thick in the air here.
Alright, so gray light. The bishop. I guess we could speak to him, but first I want to... Oops, daisy. I'm not too sure what he was immune to. I don't think he was immune to a slap in the face because I managed to... Actually, which sword am I using? Rapier plus 1 silver alchemical. Okay, we'd be immune to the silver component of this. Maybe immune to the anarchic of this. Wouldn't be immune to the fire one, but these have a higher base damage, so I'm probably doing well on that anyway. Oopsie daisy. This is the last zombie I need, right? Is there another shadow somewhere? Well, I guess I'll find out. Or was the shadow hiding in the dark? Well, yeah, I guess shadows hiding in the dark. I mean, that's the easiest place for them to hide. Oh, I found it! Okay. Have each party member report to Greylight at the entrance. Okay, so that means we want all members of the party to report. Does that mean that I automatically fail it with the hireling? Interesting question there. I mean, I might as well get as much... Whee! The enemies come on thick down here. Does that mean there's going to be another chest here? I mean, this place really rewards the rogues and artificers. Maybe I'll take that back. Well, actually, in general, it does, I think. Because there are several locked rooms that did include chests in them. So just because we had that one that was empty does not mean that it was a bad idea on checking them out. Oh boy. Boom, boom, boom. Now, when I what's when I do the slap? What does that do? This is what X is an extra action. Oh, stunned. It's probably immune to the stun. It makes sense. It's probably not something that one's going to routinely do to. And poking the trying to poke a shadow in the eyes. Oh well, I guess it's time to head back to the entrance and report to the bishop. Looks like I completed. Well, there's still that question: is do I get credit for that optional or not when I have a hireling? It depends what they mean by report. If everybody has to talk to him, then that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Okay, what if, hey, can I say this? What have you found? Have any survived? One possibility is that they exclude hirelings when determining who has to report in order to get the optional. Has it, the only witness I found was turned into a werewolf. I had to defend myself. He could not be saved. Ah, Fitzwood? Yes, a sad tale indeed. His father was tainted by the curse during the Crusades against the lycanthropes, desired the poor soul without even knowing. It's nearly impossible to cure the curse when it's passed down through the blood like that. And you say that he mentioned the duality before he died? Here, take this. A reward for your efforts so far. You know, I find it difficult to believe that a man can pass the werewolf strain to his son. I mean, I could believe it easily in a mother, but hard for me to believe it on the father. I'm trying to think of the mechanism here. Does it change you genetically, maybe, and that the genes get passed down that way, so that there's a genetic inheritance as a result of that? I guess there must be if it goes down from father to son. Anyway, this is not about the theory and practice of werewolves in there. And you see, you mentioned the duchy before you did. Duality, yes. Take this, a reward for you. Okay, dokie. Nimble boots of feather falling. Right now I have a ring of feather falling, but might be better off with the boots of feather falling rather than the ring. And then just wear a different ring because you get all sorts of nice things in rings. Boots, always good for feather falling, I think. So, I think that was a nice little test of what we have here. Let's say for the next episode, for next episode, maybe we will test this out a little bit more at level 3, or maybe I decide to proceed on to the next level on there. Whichever I do, we'll go and continue on testing this new archetype in the next episode of Piney Plays as the Arcane Trickster.